Is Minecraft getting an end update? Seems to be a popular topic that's been discussed on the internet lately. In this video, I want to share my thoughts on this subject. In my opinion, the short answer to this question is probably yes, we are going to get an end update in the future. However, I don't know if it'll be the next update because I've been wrong about this before. I made a video predicting that the 1.21 update would be an end update, and I was wrong about that. Now, you might be wondering what makes me so sure that we're going to be getting an end update in the future. And that's kind of what I want to spend the rest of this video talking about, my personal reasons for believing we're going to be getting an end update in the future. So the first thing I want to talk about is the pattern of updates that we've gotten in the past. So if we go all the way back to the Nether update, that was an update that people kind of really wanted, or even if they didn't really want it, it was an update that was really needed, and so Mojang did that. After the Nether was updated, people were asking for a cave update, and what do you know, we get a cave update the next year, which took quite a while to complete because of the pandemic and other things. The update got stretched over a big span of time. Just recently, Mojang ended up completing all the things they promised in the Caves and Cliffs update, which brings us to the present day where Mojang is working on an update that they haven't named yet. Now, this update seems to be themed on improving the combat system and generally just making it more fun, adding new challenges to the game. Now, if we rewind back to the last end update, this update was named the combat update, which ended up being a kind of controversial update, ruining the combat system. So to see Mojang working on improving the combat system is definitely a good sign for an end update. It feels kind of likely that Mojang would combine those two updates together and make a combat update 2.0 where they would fix the mistakes they made in the last update, while at the same time adding a really cool revamp to the end dimension, similar to what they did to the Nether. Another thing to consider when talking about the end update is that everybody has been asking for an end update lately, and Mojang is not necessarily deaf. So they probably are listening to the community and working on some sort of end update. And this brings me to another point I wanted to bring up in this video, which is the fact that the 1.21 update that we are getting right now is kind of small compared to other updates we've gotten in the past. All it really adds is just like one structure to the game and a couple new mobs. While in other updates, we get all sorts of new biomes, different wood types, a bunch of blocks, and even a bunch of mobs and structures all in the same update. So to me, this all just doesn't really add up. I don't think that Mojang is being necessarily lazy. I think they're working on some big feature that they haven't told us about, like an end update, because if Mojang does end up adding an end update to the game, the expectations are probably going to be very high from the community, and they probably won't want to disappoint. So I think it is possible that they are working on an end update in the background while working on the current update. Now, just recently on April 1st, Mojang released an April Fool's update like they do every year. This update was called the Potato Update, which basically just added a whole potato dimension to the game. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up is because Mojang likes to sometimes put features in the April Fool updates that they're considering adding to the game. Then, if the community receives these features positively, they might consider adding some of the features that they added in the April Fool's update to the base game. There are plenty of examples of this happening in the past. One of the examples is just last year's April Fool's update. They added a bunch of new copper blocks in the update. And now the current update that Mojang is working on has gotten a bunch of new copper blocks that look similar to the ones they had in the April Fool's update. So if we apply this logic to the current April Fool's update we got, they've added a potato dimension with new terrain generation. The reason this might be important is because if Minecraft ended up updating the end, they might add new terrain generation, and if they're testing out new terrain generation in the April Fool's updates, that is a good sign. To keep this video short and sweet, I'm going to end the video right here. But let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.